Hello, welcome back to another Whisky Wednesday review with me, Joe. Let's pour it out. Now, I did say at the start of the year I was going to review 3 Cutty Sark whiskies and then 4 Bruichladdich whiskies. But before I started the Bruichladdich whiskies, I thought, well, let's review something else, something random, something obscure, something that there's not many of. And I know some of you like me to review, some of you like me to review whiskies that you can get, everywhere. But it's always nice to try something independent and try something rare, if you like. Not saying this is expensive, because it's not. So what I'm reviewing now this week is a independent bottling of Linkwood from the Speyside region. Linkwood's a little Diageo-owned distillery. 99% I think of their production goes straight into blends. There's only a couple of official bottlings of Linkwood. There's a 12-year-old Flora and Fauna, which is really, really hard to come by. And this is an independent bottling by a company called Hard to Find Whisky. It's 22 years old. There's only 100 bottles of this particular edition. Distilled in 1989, bottled in 2011, and it's 55.5%. It's got those 3 magic words. It's non-chill filtered, and it's natural colour, and it's also cask strength as well. Lovely, just kind of golden colour to it. The only thing it doesn't say, it doesn't specify what kind of cask it's come from, but I think it's a sherry cask whiskey, like a refill sherry cask. For 22 years, it's 60 quid for a 22-year-old single cask whiskey, which actually is insanely good value, considering you can pay like so much more money for a whiskey of that age and a single cask from other bottlers. So yeah, single cask, 22-year-old Linkwood, non-chill filtered, natural colour, and it's cask strength. I've poured myself a nice big glass because it's a really good little whiskey. Let's see what is on the nose. Now, I'm getting quite a kind of juiciness, kind of juicy fruit, kind of sawdust, so it's very woody. Lots of kind of spiced vanilla, actually, as well. A spiced vanilla, apricots, so you can see, apricots, like dried apricots, so it's a kind of fruity, dried apricots. Lots of honey as well. And even more specifically, I'd say honeycomb. Kind of fresh, kind of juicy barley. It's really kind of clean smelling. It's obviously a particularly good cask. Really, really clean. It smells really good. That kind of sweet wood. Alright, let's give it a taste. I mean, it's 55.5%, so if you have a bottle, you might want to drop a little bit of water in it, but I always review almost all my whiskies without water. So let's give it a taste. That is a big whiskey. Big flavours. Really kind of juicy barley. creamy, there's honey notes, that real kind of apricot note comes through, and it's kind of got a creaminess. It's almost like, imagine like kind of apricot yogurt, you know, those little kind of pots, almost like, you know, Muller fruit corners, where you've got the kind of juicy, kind of artificially fruity stuff, and you mix it in with the yogurt, so it's got that kind of creaminess, and it's just apricots. It really, really is apricotty fruitiness. Let's give it another taste, because I've got some more notes for you. It's really spicy as well. Lots of kind of big, really spicy oak. So I'm getting cinnamon, cloves, allspice. There's quite a chocolatiness. It's kind of like honey, chocolate, white chocolate mixed with cinnamon. And literally all my gums here and here kind of dried out because of that kind of oaky spiciness. And it's come from one cask, and it spent 22 years in the one cask. So you get a lot of oakiness with this. A really kind of dry spiciness. Again, that honey's coming through again. Let's give it one more taste before the finish. And the third taste, it's honeycomb comes back through, kind of brittle toffee, apricot fruitiness is lingering there, and the finish is outstanding. Really, really, really long, like absurdly long finish, but again very clean. It's a really clean tasting whiskey, along with that kind of fruitiness. And again, that honey comes through again on the finish. I'm going to take the rest of this and I'm going to start cooking. Cook a nice curry tonight or something. Bit of jalfrezi, I think. So I'm going to take this away, cook it. No, not cook it, cook a meal. I'm going to have to give that a solid 9 out of 10. Value for money wise, for a 22-year-old single cask Linkwood, it's outstanding. So yeah, it's the hard to find whiskey, independently bottled Linkwood, and I have to say I'm going to have to look out for more Linkwood bottlings, because I'm really impressed. I haven't really had that many Linkwoods at all, just because they're really, really hard to come by. So yeah, 9 out of 10. Please share this video, retweet it on Twitter, like it on Facebook, and wherever else I post it. And I'll see you next week for yet another Whiskey Wednesday. And I promise next week I will review the Bruichladdich whiskies. Cheers guys, bye bye.